Have you ever glanced at your buddies, your neighbors, or even caught your own reflection in the mirror and wondered, why do some folks keep shining bright well into their 80s, while others seem to dim? Aging hits everyone differently. Some slow down, shy away from movement, and settle for limitations. But others? They keep pulling off feats that most 80-year-olds can only dream of. That's where this video kicks off. If you're still nailing even a handful of the things we're about to dive into, you're not just fortunate, you're exceptional. You're showing signs of aging in reverse. These aren't flukes, they're measurable, meaningful skills tied to strength, balance, and grit, directly linked to living longer, freer lives. You'd be shocked how many let these abilities slip away without noticing. It's not a sudden collapse. It's a slow fade until one day, climbing stairs or hauling a shopping bag feels tougher than it should. In this video, we're unpacking 8 specific things most 80-year-olds can't do anymore. If you can still manage a few, you're not just getting by, you're aging backward in ways that count. Stick around to the end, because the final one is often ignored, but might just be the biggest tell of all. Let's dive in. Most folks think hitting 80 means it's all downhill. Slower walks, shakier hands, cloudier thoughts. They call it just how it is, like declines baked into aging. But here's the real deal. A lot of what we chalk up to normal, aging can be stopped or even turned around. Your body doesn't just quit at 80. What happens is often years of neglect, not age itself. Muscles weaken when they're not pushed. Balance slips when it's not practiced. Flexibility fades when you stop stretching for months or years. Same goes for memory, mood, and drive. We're told to expect less as we age. Move less, do less, risk less. That mindset, though well-intentioned, is a silent trap. It leads to fear-driven living, where people shrink their worlds until they stop doing what keeps them vibrant. But here's the good news. Some break that cycle. They move differently, age differently. They stay active, sharp, and engaged in ways most think are impossible past 80. In the next part, we'll run through 8 specific actions. Each one a clear signal your body and mind are still firing on all cylinders. If you can do them, you're not just aging, you're aging in reverse. Let's check out the first one. 1. You can stand up from a chair without using your hands. It sounds basic, but standing up from a chair without pushing off with your hands is a major sign your body's still aging strong, maybe even in reverse. Why? This move calls on your legs, core, balance, and coordination. It shows your lower body's got the power to lift you without help. And it's not just about strength, it's about freedom. For many older adults, standing up is where weakness sneaks in. First, it's a quick lean on the armrest. Then, it's a full-on struggle to get up. But if you can rise smoothly, no hands needed, you're holding on to something rare, functional strength. Take Clara, 82, from Boise. She thought she was fine until she caught herself gripping the kitchen table to stand. It hit her hard when she nearly tripped getting up from the couch. That's when she started leg workouts, 10 minutes daily with chair squats and calf raises. Weeks later, she was standing tall, grinning ear to ear. Next time you get up, notice, are your hands doing the heavy lifting or are your legs still running the show? If you can do this hands-free, drop a 1 in the comments. That's a rare win after 80. And it's worth guarding. 2. You can walk briskly without huffing and puffing. How fast you walk says more about your future than any lab test. Studies show walking speed ties straight to longevity. Older adults who keep a lively pace tend to live longer and healthier. A brisk walk isn't just about speed. It's about heart health, lung power, balance, and stamina. It means your ticker's pumping strong, your muscles are firing right, and you've got gas in the tank. Think about your walks. Can you move with purpose, like you're hustling to catch a train? Or do you find yourself slowing down, stopping, or skipping longer strolls? Meet Joe, 79, from Austin. He was always on the go, but his pace had crept to a shuffle. I thought I was just taking it easy, he said. Then he couldn't make it to the corner store without pausing. That woke him up. He started small, speeding up to the mailbox, then around the block. A month later, his stride was back. And so was his swagger. Try this. Can you walk 20 feet like you're late for a barbecue without gasping or wobbling? If you can, type 2 in the comments. That's a big sign your heart, lungs and body are still in sync, and you're aging in reverse. 3. You can balance on one foot for 10 seconds or more. It might feel like a kid's game, but balancing on one foot is a serious clue about how well your body and brain are aging. Balance isn't just about staying upright. It's your muscles, inner ear, eyes, and brain all teaming up. When those systems start to slip, balance is the first to go. That's why folks who can still balance into their 80s live longer, stay independent, and bounce back faster. Try it now. Stand near a counter, lift one foot a few inches, and see if you can hold steady for 10 seconds without swaying. If you can, that's huge. Take Sarah, 81, from Denver. While washing dishes, she noticed she was leaning hard on the sink. She couldn't balance on one foot without grabbing something. That rattled her. So, she started practicing daily, standing on one foot while brushing her teeth, holding the wall at first. Soon, she didn't need it. Her confidence soared, and she stopped dreading every step. Good balance cuts fall risks, the top cause of serious injuries in older adults. It also shows your nervous system and reflexes are sharp. If you can balance for 10 seconds, type 3 in the comments. That body-brain connection means you're outpacing most your age. You can get down to the floor and back up without help. This might sound like a young person's trick, but getting down to the floor and back up without leaning on anything is a clear marker of total body health. It works your legs, core, arms, balance, flexibility, and coordination. If you can still do it past 80, you're in an elite group. Many older adults dodge the floor, not because they don't want to, but because they're scared they'll be stuck. That fear turns into less movement and fading confidence. Meet Tom, 83, from Chicago. His grandson wanted to play cards on the living room rug, but Tom hesitated, unsure he could get back up. That moment stung. He started practicing slow squats, chair sits, and gentle kneeling by his bed. A few weeks later, he was down and up with ease, beaming with pride. If you avoid the floor, ask, is it your body, or have you stopped trying? If you can get down and up solo, type 4 in the comments. That's proof your body still knows how to move, and you're aging with power, not retreat. 5. You can carry a shopping bag without a struggle. Lugging a bag of groceries seems small until it's a challenge. Being able to lift and carry daily loads shows your muscles, joints, grip, and coordination are still solid. As we age, muscle mass dips, especially in the arms and back. But if you can grab a full shopping bag without wincing or needing a breather, you're not just strong, you're functional. That's gold. Take Mike, 80, from Seattle. He always hauled his groceries in one go, like back in his 50s. But then the bags started feeling heavier. One day, he had to stop halfway to his car. That was his signal. He began light strength routines, squeezing a stress ball, lifting small weights, doing countertop push-ups. A month later, his strength was back, and so was his grin. Carrying groceries works your core, arms, legs, and even your heart. If it's still easy, don't sleep on it. If you can carry a full bag without fumbling, type 5 in the comments. That strength is rare past 80 and shows you're still more capable than most. 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs are a brutal truth teller. They test your heart, lungs, legs, and stamina. If you can climb a full flight without pausing for air or clinging to the railing, you're crushing it compared to most your age. Climbing stairs is a combo move: leg strength, balance, heart power, and steady breathing. Every step is a tug of war with gravity, and if you're still winning, your systems are aging in tune. Take Linda, 82, from Miami. After a small stumble, she started avoiding stairs, sticking to elevators. But at her son's beach house, the only bedroom was upstairs. Climbing left her winded and humbled. That lit a fire. She began with a few steps daily, holding the rail, then more. Weeks later, she tackled a full flight, proud as ever. Doctors use stair tests to gauge heart and lung health. If you can climb 10 to 12 steps without stopping, your heart's strong, your lungs are delivering, and your muscles are cooperating. If you can do it without getting winded, type 6 in the comments. It's not just strength, it's proof your vitality's still driving you. 7. You can recall recent conversations and events clearly. People think memory loss is just part of aging, but that's only half true. Everyone forgets a name now and then, but if you can remember what you ate last night, a chat with a friend, or a story from last week, your brain's aging better than most. Clear memory shows strong brain blood flow, healthy neurons, and active mental engagement. It means your cognitive pathways are sharp and your brain's still humming, even if society says it shouldn't. Meet George, 84, from Nashville. Quiet but razor sharp, he could recall family birthdays, old road trips, even his high school coach's name. His secret? I stay curious. I read, chat, keep learning. His brain stayed lively because he kept it busy. Memory, like muscle, thrives with use, reading, talking, puzzles, staying social. If you recall recent details clearly, type 7 in the comments. That mental clarity is a hidden superpower, keeping you sharp, awake, and present. 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready. Sleep shifts with age, but waking up refreshed is a massive sign of overall health. If you're over 80 and rise feeling clear-headed, steady, and ready to roll, your body's saying, I'm still healing, still strong. Sleep is when your body repairs, your brain resets, and your immune system recharges. Poor sleep speeds up aging, raising risks for heart issues, memory fog, and low mood. Good sleep slows it down. Take Emma, 86, from Portland. She started waking up groggy, needing daytime naps. Tests showed nothing major, but a small tweak changed everything. She cut screen time before bed, dimmed lights, and opened blinds for morning sun. 2 weeks later, her sleep, mood, and energy were back. If you fall asleep in 30 minutes, stay asleep most of the night, and wake naturally, you're ahead of the pack. That means balanced hormones, a calm nervous system, and a body that still works right. If you wake up refreshed most days, type 8 in the comments. That's not luck, it's deep cellular health, showing your body still knows how to heal. If you stuck with this video, pause for a second. This isn't just a list. It's a mirror of your life, your strength, and how far your body and spirit have carried you. So many believe 80 means slowing down, wearing out, fading away. But the truth? Some of the toughest, most vibrant people keep showing up. Moving, laughing, lifting, remembering, waking up with fire in their hearts. If you saw yourself in even a few of these signs, you're not just surviving, you're rewriting the rules. You're proof aging doesn't always mean decline. Sometimes it means growing stronger, sharper, more alive. And if you've noticed areas where you're slipping, that's okay. Knowing is power. Every day is a fresh shot to rebuild what time tried to steal. Strength can come back. Balance can be retrained. Memory can sharpen. Purpose can reignite. And healing can start again. Wherever you are right now, know this. You're still here, still capable, still growing. If this video hit home, if one of these signs reminded you of your own fire, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Drop a comment below. Tell us which sign spoke to you most, and one small step you'll take today to stay strong, sharp, and free. Your story could light a spark for someone struggling quietly. Your presence here matters more than you know. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep pushing forward. Aging doesn't have to mean fading. Sometimes it's about rising over and over.